Comedian Kathy Griffin is resting this morning after surgery. Yesterday, she announced she had stage 1 lung cancer in her left lobe. Half of that lung was removed. Griffin is 60 years old and says she never smoked. Her doctors are optimistic about her recovery. And Washington University, Dr. Ramaswamy Govindan joins us. He's with the Siteman Cancer Center. Doctor, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
I've heard of this before. People who have not smoked got lung cancer. Others have not. How common is it?
10 to 15% of patients with lung cancer here have never smoked. If you go east in Asia, that number goes up to about 40 to 45%. So this is a significant population of patients who've never smoked, yet they get lung cancer.
You mentioned Asia and people. Is this from environment?
You know, it's a great question. What we know is that exposure to radon and heavy metals both are known to cause lung cancer among non-smokers, and we have been working on this for quite some time. About 5% of patients with lung cancer in non-smokers, they have a genetic defect that probably predisposed them to get lung cancer in the first place. And as you know, John, we have been doing research in this area for quite some time at the Siteman Cancer Center, particularly mapping the genome. And what is important for your audience to appreciate is that if you are a never smoker and get lung cancer and it is not amenable for surgery, by doing the genetic mapping of the tumor cells, we are able to find specific targeted therapies for those patients in about 60% of them. And that's a big thing. And these therapies, often pills, make a great impact, and they are far better than chemotherapy. So we're making significant progress in this area.
It sounds like we're on the turn of events right now where it's becoming more and more optimistic. Now, stage 1 cancer, it used to be difficult to even detect that in somebody's lung. Was this perhaps done through a blood test or a combination of that and a CAT scan?
We hope one day we can do this through a blood test, but today it is through a CAT scan. Today it is through a CAT scan. Early stage lung cancer is very curable. And even stage 3 lung cancer is curable in 50% of patients with chemotherapy, radiation, and now immunotherapy. And over the past 10 to 15 years, we have made significant progress in the treatment of lung cancer. We still have a long way to go. The important message is should not smoke, and smoking is bad, and 90% of lung cancer can be avoided by not smoking. But then we do need to understand more and more how to tackle these cancers in non-smokers too.
Yeah, and be aware of radon. Maybe put a detector in your basement.
Yeah, just keep a watch on that, especially in the old houses.
Now, would she have had any symptoms with stage 1 lung cancer?
Not particularly. Some patients do have cough that doesn't go away, and of course there are other reasons to have cough, and so it's important to talk to your doctor.
All right. Well, the prognosis for her recovery is very, very good, according to the doctors. And Siteman has an online tool that will help you assess your risk of lung cancer and other types of cancers at that. And they'll suggest ways to lower your risk. It's available at yourdiseaserisk.com. Doctor, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. From Siteman Cancer Center.